Well, let's get to your weather from BCN's Weather Center. It's good to have you with us once again. We've got this frontal system that was giving us some challenges over the past week. Thereabouts just began moving forward yesterday, late in the afternoon. It was just about at the Northeast Providence Channel and sat there for a couple of days. Now it's down to about Georgetown and into approaching San Salvador today, where of course, you have Otto up in the Atlantic to the east of the Bahamas, and I'll tell you about that. You get things gradual clearing now as that front moves, high pressure settles in, and you've got drier air over the area. So we're not anticipating any showers or thunderstorms like what we experienced the last several days. So let's put this satellite and surface map into motion so you'll see how things have operated over the past 12 to 24 hours. Of course, this was a tropical depression, and now it came from that low and developed into a tropical storm. Otto, that's east of the Bahamas. It will cause the ocean swells to be churned up. Of course, now is that frontal boundary moved from the Northeast Providence Channel down southeast, and is taking with it the cloudiness as well. Just an area of broken clouds across the Bahamas, the northern Bahamas. This is that circulation centered around Otto. And let's bring it closer to you. Here's the Abacos. You're seeing some breaks this morning. You can see some blue skies, but it is still windy out there and is expected to be windy for at least another 12 to 24 hours. This is Otto. You can see the hook, that hook in there. This is the center of circulation, and it will be riding off towards the north and east rather quickly as we go forth. The radar's not picking up any area of precipitation across the northern Bahamas. We've really got our share of washdown over the past several days. That's all moved into the southern, pardon me, and central Bahamas. For today, still windy out there and rough. Boaters, this is not ideal for you. Look at it, 7 to 9 foot seas. North-northeast, we've got ragey conditions occurring, scattered showers south of Nassau, pardon me, and into the southern Bahamas you can expect some scattered showers associated with the frontal system as it makes its way down. 7 to 9 foot seas, rough out there. Boaters, you are urged to stay in port, and if you have to go out, stay on the bay and inland waters where things should be all right for you. All right, let's take a look at our tropical update across the nation. We do have Otto that's out there and bringing it closer to you so you can get to see from our map. Otto is east of the Bahamas and will continue to ride towards the east. The only thing out there right now, and that's good news for us as we continue to watch this system as we get on the downside of this hurricane season. Otto will become a hurricane and gradually move out and become extra tropical as it goes into the Atlantic. Here's Bermuda here, so there's no problem there. The Azores won't even feel it. It will go out and become extra tropical. Here's our home back here, the Bahamas. We're not expecting this storm to come west. It will go east, so no problem expected there. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. That frontal boundary that's been giving us problems finally going to dissipate. Later today and into in the morning, we'll be getting some much improved conditions. Winds for Friday will fall off 10 to 15 knots, but the seas will still be the challenge. 8 to 10 foot seas offshore. Ragey conditions for our boaters out there. So we're asking you to please pay close attention to the waves. Coming in on the ferry from Nassau to Sandy Point is going to be a rough ride coming across tomorrow. Going to Bryland, it's also going to be choppy going out there. And they'll be able to do it. So if you get seasick, you want to take your motion sickness tablet coming across there because it's going to be choppy coming down to Sandy Point tomorrow. Docking wouldn't be a problem on the shore because you've got the winds coming off the shoreline there. They'll be able to get in with no problem. 15 to 20 knots from the northeast up and down the Bahama chain of islands. Look at this Saturday, 10 knots. Ocean swells will be the challenge. The seas will fall off. You can do some boating on Saturday, but still, I wouldn't suggest going out into the open Atlantic because you'll still have these really serious ocean swells, complements of Otto and all of the other weather features that we've been encountering for the past several days. 10 knots of wind from the northeast. And folks, listen, here in Abaco and Grand Bahama, it feels like winter. It's so nice outside. Humidity is down and the temperature is just all right. Let me tell you, it felt so good walking out of the house this morning because we don't have those really warm temperatures. It's really nice. That frontal system really causes the temperature to be reduced. So we're looking at the low to mid 80s today, and for your nighttime temperatures should drop down to the low 70s. That's going to be very comfortable after 90 degrees for the past several months. And so it looks really nice as far as the weather is concerned. If you plan to do some boating, here's what the forecast calls for today. 8 to 10-foot seas offshore. It's going to be really, really rough out there. 8 to 10-foot seas with 20 to 25 knots for the boaters. And again, that's not something that you can even cause me to get interested in unless it's on a cruise ship. It's really rough out there for boaters. So we say, please, if you got to go take a ferry. Rage Sea is on. When you know Rage Sea is on, it can take a freighter and capsize it rather quickly. We know that from experience here in Abaco. So don't go outside trying to go through Whale Key Passage or out there at Man of War. It's really rough out there. The southern Bahamas, 20 to 25 knots from the northeast, 8 to 10-foot seas. High tides 8:19, low at 2:50, and high tonight at 8:50 p.m.